Greetings. Take me to your leader. So now, when she says that there's like a whole bunch of people involved, and Pisces will be shocked to find out that they paid a whole lot of money to make someone disappear, is that like a Charlie Kirk situation? Or a Captain Kirk situation, because she did say it was an Earth Angel, which is a birth chart thing and the symbolism inside of tarot. So that's what it is. I'm kind of educated on that situation. It's just what it is. Anyway, I mean, when you have the glowing light of the Earth Angel, it's obviously going to trigger their greedy demon, because that's what she said. They did it all out of greed. Now, when she said that there was land involved, is she talking about Low Road? I mean, it's called Low Road for a reason, but go figure, there ain't a fucking low that lives on it. Amazing, isn't it? And when you're talking about them sending demons, are you talking about like conjuration? It's called demon conjuration for a reason. I can't believe in my angels if they can't believe in their demons. She said it's like Chucky trying to transfer over into the little boy's body. Alambada Zimbala, give me the power, I beg of you. But I mean, that's the funny part, is it was by divine plan, because the more people they got involved, the more the divine could test the souls moving into the new earth. And that's what it is. I mean, anytime you develop anything, there's always going to be somebody who's got something to say about it. It's just what it is. Develop your abilities. And that's the thing, is while they're focusing on you and waiting for you to be, because that's what she said, they get up every day to see if any harm has came to that individual. Your destiny included them. Your future, I guess it says doesn't. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, I mean, you got to leave the past in the past. I mean, because you have to ask yourself, but why does he have 5-star reviews? Why is he becoming successful? Look at the fucking people in the past I would have had to have dealt with. You can't become successful with people like that. You can't do anything successful with people like that. They try to make people disappear. For money. Oh my God. That's even worse. That's some made for A&E TV shit if I've ever seen it. So yeah, I know about the 3:16 on the clock now. So I know about all of this people wanting a destiny. It's just, I mean, it makes you wonder, what kind of destiny did they want with Christ consciousness awakening on the planet? It's just what it is. I mean, what demon wouldn't want to be the savior? It's just what it is. But where are demons going to save you? They're going to save you straight to hell. Well, ask them. It's what it is. They know the truth about that. They know the truth about that. And thank you to Beth. Beth, I'm listening and I'm just thinking, man, anybody would, because that's what they want. They want you to be riled up, agitated, going crazy like they are. It's just what it is. Misery loves company. People going crazy because they try to make someone disappear, like Captain Kirk boldly going where no man has gone before. And there's celebrity and justice system involvement. So, I mean, you talk about a cover-up. It's an absolute conspiracy. I call it the INFJ Earth Angel conspiracy. Not the JFK conspiracy. The INFJ conspiracy, because, I mean, let's face it, that fuck's dead anyway. The Earth Angel made it. So it's what it, and I hate to say JFK was a fuck, but I mean, he is. They basically fucked him in his dead. So it's just what it, now I hear they were trying to harvest the Earth Angel's light. What light would that be? What light would that be that they became so obsessed over because they got a taste of manifesting with it. What light would that be that they're talking about? Is that the crown? Did they try to take the crown? Is that what they tried to do? But the person goes with the crown, don't they? Right. So are they trying to cover it up with? Are they trying to cover up Tyler, Texas, with Tyler Robinson? Don't look over there at Tyler, Texas. Look over here at Tyler Robinson. Is that what they're trying to do? Don't look over here at the Star Seed. Don't look at this Captain Kirk Star Trek shit. No. Don't look at what Dolores Cannon's talked about since the 60s. Don't look at that. Look at Charlie Kirk, the chocolate factory guy. Willy Wonka was the biggest narcissist. That was the whole point when the INFJ wrote the book. He did. He had the contest to abuse children. And now you have a corrupt group of narcissistic parasites with demon attachments. I mean, it's called Reiki for entity removal for a reason. And they don't want, the entity doesn't want to leave. It wants to stay in that human vessel that I trigger. My light triggers their demons. They would have to have that demon inside of them for it to be triggered. It's just what it is. But my question is, what wealth were they promised? All these people were promised wealth. They were promised luxury and cash and prizes. Because when you bring the devil into the situation, because that's the thing, you know, I've talked to these people and asked them, hey, where's that earth angel they're trying to sacrifice? Hell, I get a like and they just keep moving. I get blue thumb energy and they keep it moving. So she said, Pisces, they feel like you're haunting them. Well, it's probably because I am. And that's the thing, I mean, when they can't believe the earth angel is still alive, hell, I've got a Catholic girl that has that same problem. I had a Catholic girl before the Pope died. Before the Pope died, I had a Catholic girl could translate smart enough to speak English and Spanish in front of everyone every Saturday. She translated. Right, and then went back on Spanish Day and did it in Spanish. You know, it's just what it is. Anyway. You got to think you're always going to have misinformation and people that don't do their research when, you know, when you wake up and the only witness is going, "Oh my God, this motherfucker is not real." Ah, blah, 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 blah. Wait, what language is that? I don't know. Please, God, don't. And I mean, I listened to her story as a paranormal INFJ. I listened to her paranormal story, and I didn't believe it. I didn't believe her paranormal story. Hint, hint, hint. I didn't believe her paranormal story. And then I knew, if it could happen to me, then there's going to be a lot of other people having paranormal shit going on. Things are just going to get weird. And then I found a graph. I found a Dolores Cannon graph that had the weird shit that's going to happen over the years. And I thought, yeah, well, you know, we did start back in 2017. And that's really all I wanted to know was 3:30 was the 3:30 a.m., 3:33 a.m. NDE return. Was that on the 16th or the 17th? Because, I mean, my credit card statement would have to tell that. I just left it in the back because I wanted to, you know, you don't tell everything that you know. Well, that didn't happen. Okay, well, fucking then what day were we at Hooters? They're truly an evil. Yeah, let's see what they're saying today. Let's see what the headlines say. Screw Charlie Kirk. Let's see what the headlines say today. It's just what it is. Promised money to make someone they're truly an evil. They care enough to, let's see. What is everyone talking about? in the energy that doesn't lie, failing at silencing you, targeting your loved ones. Oh, interesting. So not only are they targeting Captain Kirk, they're targeting Captain Kirk's crewmates as well. Are these Klingons? Are Klingons attacking the starboard bow? So let's see what everyone's talking about today. Let me turn this down. So we've got your destiny included them, your future does not. They're obsessed with you. They're obsessed with you. You think it's the light? You think the light triggered their demons and now they're obsessed? Let's see here. They're truly an evil, disturbed soul and won't stop targeting you. Do you think my light triggered their demon? You think that demon has been triggered? Nothing they can do to stop your ascension. Oh, what, the ascension into divine light union? I Googled that for you. Just that way AI can fucking spill the beans. And so it is, because I've done the whole tried to explain things to a half-wit muggle. A half-wit, someone that only uses one side of their brain or the other. That's why my zigzag. They zig and I zag. That's why that technique works so well. When they don't have the power to abuse. When they have the power to abuse, they abuse their power. Start a platform and they're kind of, uh-oh, now I have to do my research before I can do anything about it. Oh God, that's going to cause the whole system to collapse. We better just get rid of this person like Charlie Kirk. The truth speaker. We better just take that truth speaker out. Because we're all involved. We all got involved. They care enough to protect you on the journey. They appreciate your gift and want to make you a real offer. Well, that's just what it is. You know, I do care enough about people on the journey to protect them and give them a real offer, but we have to get the people trying to make Captain Kirk disappear out of the way first. You don't want to give anyone else an offer and leave them open to temptation, because when you leave them open to temptation, then they can betray you. You let them close enough, they get close enough to you, and then they fuck everything up. And that's what it is. And we're sick and tired of half-wits betraying Pisces and fucking everything up. Dumpster fire. Oh, look at this. Oh, universe. Want it, believe it, and you'll 100% get it. Is that her demon? The truth about telepathy and telekinesis. 58 minutes ago. Now, my question, that's Abraham Hicks. My question, Abraham Hicks, who could possibly have a demon inside of Esther, why would you be talking about telepathy and telekinesis when I made a video about it yesterday? I made a video about it yesterday, and now, is that like a cover-up? Do you think Abraham Hicks knows anything about them trying to sacrifice an Earth Angel? It's just what it is. I don't know. Maybe you can go and they say it's a family. Hang on, wait a minute. What does it say? What did she say? I don't know anything about Abraham Hicks. I've never met the person. However, when I see promised money, okay, well, let's see. Abraham Hicks, she talks about nothing but money. Promised money to make someone disappear. The evil things this family planned to keep this money. So there were evil things that a family planned to keep some money. And it's got the temperance angel all in it. She was talking about that. She was talking about Low Road. But when I hear that it's evil things that a family planned, you don't think that has anything to do with my daughter, do you? My daughter? My daughter and her mother, Miss Hicks? See, I have a daughter. Yeah, I have a daughter. She's got a mother. And they're both Hicks. They're not Lows. So because they're Hicks, they're over in the Hicks family. Thank you for that. They're in the Hicks family. Simple enough. They're not in the Low family. They're in the Hicks family. So why would the Hicks family have anything to do with what the Low family court footage of Charlie Kirk's assassin doesn't add up. Yes, the court footage of Charlie Kirk's assassin just doesn't add up. The court footage of Charlie Kirk's assassin doesn't add up. Now, my daughter, Miss Hicks, that adds up to the Hicks family. That has nothing to do with the Lowe family. See, the Lowe, Captain Kirk had to build his starseed empire on his own. Right? And you don't come back because temptation brings you back for dad to enable you or any of that shit. No. Because if you've got an evil family promised money to make someone disappear, the evil things this family planned to keep this money, if they're planning evil things to keep money, well, then you don't ever want to let those individuals back in to have the chance. You want to forgive them and let them go. That's what it is. You forgive them. You forgive them and you let the Hicks go into the Hicks family. Because the Hicks family has to figure out why an Earth Angel is still alive. So while they're figuring out why Captain Kirk is still alive, it's just what it is. Anyway, is that shit tied together? I don't know. I don't know any of these people. I haven't seen them in 20 years. I have not seen these people in 20 years, nor do I fucking want to. They're an evil family planning people's deaths. Like, I fucking want that anywhere around me. With the devil. They're plotting and planning with the devil. That's what it is. And I mean, I have a phone number. They don't call. They don't write. They wait until you achieve something. And then they want to stop it. They want to stop you from achieving anything. And they will. They'll go as far as red rum. Oh, no. They'll go as far as red rum. So, what is under that? Promised money to make someone disappear. Then evil things this family planned to keep this money. Right under that is government spies, healing abilities, and vampires. Now, when you're talking about energy vampires, people who feed, and let's talk about that real quick, 17 minutes. Energy vampires is basically, I've heard a great analogy that I like to use, comes from the Higher Balance Institute. Let's say, okay, so you get your hair done, your makeup did, you're all ready to go. And you're going to the club, you're going to a banquet, you're going to the grocery store. Who knows where you're about to go? But you've put all your time, effort, and energy into getting presentable to go out into public. If that's still what people do anymore. I go places in my pajamas because I just truly don't give a shit. So, if you've got people... Sam Walton went to board meetings in overalls and an old pickup truck. Anyway. So... Sam Walton, the founder of Walmart. Simple enough. Anyway. Yeah, and I mean, come on, you got to think that the universe has been sending them signs their entire life. Oh, back to energy vampires. Let's use a shorter version. Road rage. So you're driving, and you come up to a stop sign, and you both stop at the same time. Even situation. And one person tries to go, and you do the song and dance. You stop at the same time, and then you do the song and dance. And then one of you's taking a right, the other one's taking a left, and you give them the finger. Hey, man, thank you, I appreciate that one. The one that comes off aggressive, and then the other one is just waiting. Now me, I'm both cars at the same time. Pisces. It's one of my favorite things about the Kardashian quote. She came to a talent agent. He says, "What do you bring to the table?" The Kardashian girl said, "I am a Pisces. I am the table." And I agree with that. So I'm both cars at the four-way stop and all four directions. It's just what it is. I have four cognitive functions, INFJ. So if you've got two cars doing the song and dance, and then one flips the other one off, and you're like, "Oh, thank you. That person has stolen their energy." Because they leave, and then the rest of their day is ruined because they had their energy stolen by somebody positive. Is what it is. And it works vice versa, because if they go, hey, I'm giving you, hey, you, well, then two negatives create a negative, and now that person they got the reaction that they want. Their reactive abuse, shooting you the finger. I told that guy. And now they're having a beautiful day as they drive on their path. And then this person, I can't believe he flipped me off. It was just a simple, we came to a stop and neither one of us knew it. I could tell what's going on. He gave me the bird. You've stolen that person's energy. You've stolen their positive energy and left them with a double negative. So, and that's the technique that they keep trying to do. Thank you for the reminder. I appreciate that. So that's what they keep doing, is the reactive abuse, because they want that person to seem crazy instead of developing their intuitive gifts. They want that person to seem angry instead of them trying to make them disappear for money. They're trying to make that person seem paranoid instead of thousands of tarot readers talking about them trying to unalive an earth angel. They want that person to seem stuck because they weaponized the justice system and people took bribes expecting the job to already be done and got an ego death instead of the real thing. So now if you've got that kind of individual in power that would do something like that in real time, think about all the past things they've been involved with, all of the past decisions that they have made with that type of demonic mentality. And then absolutely they would want to cover it up with Tyler Robinson instead of Tyler, Texas. You don't want to, we can cover up Tyler Robinson. It's kind of hard to cover up Tyler, Texas. That's what God is for. God is for covering up entire cities at once. So we put it in God's hands and we just see what happens. Simple enough. The reality of the situation. Now, I would look at it the same as the New Mexico deluge. Simple enough, because I've dealt with half-wit muggles over intuitive abilities there too. And what did they get as a consolation prize? The New Mexico deluge. And I'm happy with that. I'm satisfied with that. It's what it is. I can't do anything about that. They say that every time you attack an earth angel, a natural disaster or something bad happens. But then people sit back. Oh, we're going to take out the earth angel instead of all the people attacking them, causing the natural disasters. Make it make sense. I know, and it does. It sounds so far-fetched. Okay, great. But when you have readers talking about they want land, what are they talking about? Low road? They want money. Why would they want anything to do with me? That's the thing, is if I'm such a bad person, why the fuck would they want anything to do with me? And that's the energy. Is, oh God, he's developing and becoming a better person and getting blessed? Oh no! Well, why didn't they develop and become a better person so I could go, oh no? Because their fucking thinking's broken. So, while they're dealing with broken mind, bodies, and souls, I'm going to continue healing. And that's the question. They can't believe the things the Earth Angel has healed from. Oh, is that Earth Angel a healer? Having to prove to the universe that they can heal to be a healer. And now these individuals are going to have to go through an 8-year karma cycle of proving to the universe that they can heal too. Okay, sounds like justice is served. It's called the law of karma for a reason. The only problem is entire nations being involved, entire branches of whatever. It's what it is. And and they're still going to try to pull a Charlie Kirk situation with Captain Kirk, when Captain Kirk just wants to get back on his ship and sail boldly where no man has gone before. Because when your path disappears, that's how you know you're on it. But, that's the thing, is that would be the path. The path has disappeared. Right? They're trying to make an Earth Angel disappear. Cool. So we're leaving them back there in the trying to make an Earth Angel disappear reality. as we boldly go where no man has gone before, like Captain Kirk. Star Trek, as we take the Starseed Star Trek energy, leave all the trigger demons in the past to fight amongst themselves, burn each other out. It's just what it is. The trigger demons, they'll just burn each other out. We're going to go forward this direction, and what we're looking for is when I hear a reader say they have done this before to other people and got the job done. Cool, so now we're looking for the other people that they've tried it on, because that's what it is. You would have to have a business. You wouldn't have to have a business. You're more than welcome to get on the ship and search, because we're searching for earth angels that they couldn't unalive. We're searching for people that they couldn't make disappear. It's like a search and rescue mission. No one's coming to save you. That's it, all right. We have to save ourselves. We're saving ourselves because demons are burning up over here. And while the demons are burning up over here, we're going to be taking the Starseed Star Trek path, the Starseed Earth Angel Star Trek path moving forward. We're going to Starseed and Star Trek it going forward. Starseed track it. We're tracking starseeds. Simple enough. It's the starseed track. Yes, we want to track starseeds since they're targeting starseeds and earth angels, and I'm a fucking QHHT practitioner that identifies them. That's how starseeds and shit are found. You can take the test, but if I so QHHT, quantum healing hypnosis with Dolores Cannon. Just go research Dolores Cannon and the 3 waves of volunteers. Most of the time, we get what Dolores Cannon called potato digging lives, which is where generally the problem that we're having around the community is people come with expectation and then realize they were nothing more than a potato digger. They had a potato digging life. They worked in the fields. They did this, they did that, they did the other. However, in 117 countries on the Starseed track, every once in a while you get a soul that was incarnated into something weird. Another planet, another dimension. Me personally, my shit came from another dimension. Another dimension, another dimension, another dimension. And that's what it is. I mean, the master becomes the servant, and then the servant becomes the master. And I know that because I've seen it play out before my eyes in a client. Right, my two QHHT sessions, yeah, see, it took a third with a client for me to go, oh, so I would have to have a third QHHT session to get that tidbit of information that I got out of another. But when you get that information out of another, well, then you already have it. You don't need it for yourself. You've found clarity from others, is what it is. So it's not looking for outside validation. It's the missing piece. The missing piece comes, spirit speaks through people. It's amazing how that works. Right, and knowing that most people aren't going to understand introverted, intuitive abilities, knowing that. Personality Hacker Podcast can give you advice on the INFJ and tell you all about what we can do. Right, but people shouldn't be worried about what we're doing or what we can do. They should be worried about themselves and what they can do. Wouldn't that be it's a whole new world where people worried about themselves instead of everyone else. That's what it is. And that's the thing is, if they didn't come into my energy, I couldn't put them out. They have to come in my energy for me to put them the fuck out. That's what they don't understand. Why does he keep putting us out? Why do you keep coming in? If they didn't come into my energy, they wouldn't. If they hadn't fucking overstepped their boundaries, I wouldn't be able to grab them and throw them the fuck out of my boundaries. Simple enough. So now we have they're trying to demons are trying to make Earth. Are they greedy demons? They only care about money? Is that what it is? Is greedy demons that only care about money? It's just what it is. Okay, so while greedy demons that only care about money figure out their fucking lives, because who knows? They've been trying to cloud the Earth Angels' intuition. Cool, then go talk to the tarot readers. Or go find your fucking truth somewhere else. Don't talk to the person that they want to play the victim. Go talk to the ones that are playing the victim, because they're all wrapped up in that shit. I'm great. I'm gravy. I'm gravy. I'm not giving shit to anyone else. I'm not healing a motherfucking person till we get the truth. We need love, light, and truth to set us free. They're bound? Okay, cool. They're bound. I'm taking a personal stand. Probably by the pool, probably in my bathroom, probably in my underwear. Pisces, it feels like something big is missing here. Yeah, the fucking truth about why people are trying to steal land, why people are trying to unalive an individual, an earth angel, a fucking QHHT practitioner, a healer. That's what's missing. We're missing how many people are involved, because you can't go forward. It's just what it is. If you have a fucking turd that keeps coming back in the toilet, you have to flush it again. And if it keeps coming back, you have to flush it again. You have to make sure all the turds completely go down into the sewage system before you can go forward and have a day that doesn't have shit in the back of your mind. I just don't want to be, oh man, I'm going to have to come back home, smell shit in the bathroom because, you know, I couldn't flush all the turds out of the way. It's just what it is. And I'm not going to have clients. I'm not going to have students. I'm not going to have anyone dealing with me with people still in the toilet picking turds up and fucking throwing them at my school, throwing them at my clients. Simple enough. There's something big missing. A plumber. When we need a plumber, there's something big that we need a plumber for this celebrity turd fest that's worried about what someone else is doing over money. Simple enough. And that's the beautiful thing about spirit, is because you've got too many energy readers with energy that never lies, talking about that individual. So while you've got demons over here trying to complete a Charlie Kirk situation, they're trying to complete Charlie Kirk completion. They're trying to complete a scenario like that with Captain Kirk on the Starseed track. Captain Kirk is on the Starseed track. We're worried about star seeds. We're worried about finding them. It takes a QHHT session to find them. It takes a past life regression to know who the fuck they were in a past life. But they're doing everything they can to stop someone who's already done that. I've already done that shit. So it's what it is. I've been there, done that. I'm one of those been there, done that kind of people. 32 on the clock. So it's what it is. We'll just go listen to terrorists because you've got too many that don't know each other that I have subscribed to that are all telling the same story right now in real time. So it's kind of like Jesus finding 12 disciples. It's for a spiritual court. Simple enough. 12 people that don't know each other all telling the same story. Yeah. That's what it is. Patience is needed, and thank you. You said something about your 0808 solar return. That's what it is. Yeah, I mean that's what it is. Because I mean, you got to think there are Pisces involved in this. There are Pisces that they got dark Pisces fucking money on their mind. I got my mind on my money and my money on my mind. All that glitters is not gold. It's just not. And when jealousy and envy and usually it's psychic warfare, as the engine goes by, it's psychic warfare. They see someone else developing their abilities, and then they're worried about that person outing them. I've had a horrible fucking past. You got readers talking about they've been using dark magic on the Earth Angels since birth. Okay, great. So then that's probably a pretty big fucking system collapsing, because they couldn't get the job done. Then that's a bunch of fucking losers that can't get the job done. Simple enough. So what do? We take losers that can't get the job done and we throw their ass back in the wheel of karma and let God handle them. So, and usually you go to your life review through a QHHT session. That's what it is. But this is like a real-time life review, because, I mean, if you've got readers talking about the destiny swap was allowed to happen, the universe, the Most High Creator, the God consciousness that I tap you into, allowed that destiny swap to happen with a fire and a water sign, because they became obsessed with sun, water, Leo, fire. It's a water sign, a fire sign, and Gemini moon. So that's like the Gemini moon. That's like moonshine with fire and water on a subconscious level. So they were obsessed with the energy, the healing energy, the Kundalini energy, right? And then you've got the Oracle yesterday. She was talking about Pisces tapping into otherworldly abilities, and I would think, 2,500-year-old information combined with starseed DNA, whatever I'm doing DNA activations. Who knows what I have, what dormant DNA I've activated? I do DNA activations on myself. So that's what it is. Fucking all healing is self-healing. Can't no one do a DNA activation for you but you. It's a meditation. And it unlocks all kinds of different doors. So while I'm unlocking the doors to otherworldly, paranormal, INFJ abilities, because see, all of these words can be researched. They didn't do their research and probably should have. But while they're stuck in a failed Tyler Robinson, Charlie Kirk situation, while they're stuck in a failed one of those scenarios, that timeline, while they're stuck in that timeline, I'm on the Captain Kirk Starseed track. I'm going to be Captain Kirk. Scott Lowe, I'm going to be Captain Kirk. I'm going to be on the Starseed track. I'm going on not the Star track, the Starseed track. Looking for star seeds, earth angels, things of that nature. That these kind of people like to sacrifice, harvest the starlight off of. That's what it is. We'll be looking for those and leaving everything else behind because they're caught up in a conspiracy to commit, not a conspiracy to complete. They're caught up in a conspiracy to commit. So where most people are stuck in the complete timeline, where they completed Charlie Kirk, that's what it is. That group of demons, they completed conspiracy to commit. So you've got Charlie Kirk, conspiracy to complete. They completed Charlie Kirk. He got completion. We're going to take the conspiracy to commit, the premeditated conspiracy to commit, and we're going to leave them in that timeline too, while we take the Captain Kirk Starseed track. So it's what it is. And I guess patience is needed when you've got that much bribery, that much involvement. You can't have that many readers that don't know each other talking about the same thing and there not be some validity to it. That's how Dolores Cannon built her empire. I used the same technique she did. The same technique that Dolores Cannon used to write 20 books, I did to figure out with divination where this earth angel is that they can't complete the sacrifice for. While they completed Charlie Kirk over and done with. Cool. Conspiracy to commit an earth angel unalive, over and done with. They're all stuck in that timeline. That's got to be hell. It's got to be hell. Anyway, phone lines are always open. You call and tell me. I accept recorded phone calls only since we have evil family members that are trying to do things for money. That's what it is. Now, that's the beautiful thing about that. Oh, God, I have evil family members trying to take my business, my land, my all this shit. They're trying to do everything over inheritance. This energy's been in the cards for so long. Cool, then you're not going to have any problem calling and my shit being recorded for your safety. You're not going to have any problem with that. Everybody else over here in the conspiracy to commit a Charlie Kirk situation, oh, no, they'll never call. Guaranteed. Namaste.